We gon' burn a hole inside his tongue before we cut it off. Trying to numb the pain, I'm smoking on exotic.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Pat Man back here with another video. Today is a very special day. We are at LeGrand 52 coffee shop in Woodbridge. Today we're gonna have a little conversation with my boy LeGrand. We're gonna talk about his time at Rutgers. For those of you who know him for his football journey, we're gonna talk about a little bit of that and his journey after his injury and how he continues to be persevering, strong soldier in his situation. So thank you for joining us today and welcome. Today's conversation is a very special one. I'm sitting down with a man who defines resilience, purpose, and strength. LeGrand is a former Rutgers football standout. Life changed forever after spinal cord injury. During a game in 2010, what didn't change was his mindset though. Since then, Eric has become a powerful motivational speaker, advocate for spinal cord injury research philanthropist, and founder of the Team LeGrand, raising millions to help others facing similar battles. He's a voice for discipline for the disabled community, such as myself, a symbol and a staple of perseverance and living proof that your circumstances don't get to measure your ceiling. You do. This isn't just an interview about football or about Rutgers. Today, we're going to have a conversation about faith, about grit, purpose, and what it really means to keep going forward with life. So tap in, lock in, and give us your full undivided attention. Ladies and gentlemen,
I appreciate you having me on, and welcome to LeGrand Coffee House.
thank you, my brother. Thanks for having me. Well, first, I want to know how long, I was in the middle of asking you how long you've had this shop open.
So we opened up May 14th of 2022. So we're coming up about 4 years, and to grind it in, no pun intended, but you know, you have your good days, you have your bad days, but I have such a great staff that runs this place full through. You know, people that come in here, they see their smiling faces every day. But tell you what, being able to serve the community with a great product and a place where people can just get away from their everyday life, that's what it's all about, and that's why we're building this out.
You talk about great product. I got it for myself. It's great product.
Now, I appreciate it. I was telling you, I said, I spend enough on these beans that it better be good. I'm like, when people come here, I don't want them to take over here. I'm just giving them any type of coffee.
Right.
Oh, this is some high quality coffee that people are going to really enjoy.
I'm telling you, y'all need to come try this. I need to come try some coffee. We're in New Jersey, anywhere near the Rutgers area. Where exactly this way?
So we're in Woodbridge, New Jersey, and this is our home location. This is where we launched. This is where we started, and here we are. So you guys are at our flagship location.
Okay, cool. I know you have other adventures as well. What other, you talk about business, what other business adventures do you have?
So I have a bourbon business as well. So I got into the spirits business, working with my whiskey. So I said coffee by day, bourbon by night. And when it comes to the coffee shop, like we're open 7 days a week, 7 to 4. That's our hours. So it runs itself. With the bourbon, you know, we're all over the place. Different liquor stores, different bars, different restaurants, always on the grind, running around, doing some tastings and whatnot. So, you know, it's a lot more. So I'm on the move for that on the road compared to the coffee shops that we're running here.
Now, talk to me a little bit more about the motivational speech.
I do motivational speaking for a living. I've been actually doing it since 2012, 2013, a few years after my injury, because people were saying, you have a story to tell. You know, you should be able to share your story with other people and motivate other people. And that's how I kind of got into it, because I want to be able to inspire other people. And just sharing my story, what I've been through, but now losing this injury or this wheelchair will be back in my life. And when people see me, they hear my story, like, you know what? Why not go out there and try to be the best that I can do?
Now, clearly you've accomplished a lot of things, but I would like to know, overall, what would you say is the most valuable accomplishment that you have accomplished?
I still say graduating from Rutgers University in 2014. When I was initially injured, I only had 60 credits. You ever get 120?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You still got to do that.
people thought, oh yeah, Rutgers, they gave me a degree. And I was like, no.
Right.
I had to start taking classes back then via Skype. I was out of inpatient rehab phase, as I'm showing my age now.
Yeah, I was about to say, Skype was still going?
Skype, but that's what it was in 2010.
Yeah.
So,
10 years old.
Yeah,
So my age.
So 2011, I was taking classes out of Kessler's and somebody would email me over the notes after a 3-hour lecture hall. And then there was this software called Dragon Natural Speaking.
Okay.
And I would have to talk to the computer and navigate around and talk out my 5-page papers and whatnot. It was a lot easier using my hands doing it than it was talking about. It was something I wanted to get done, and I was able to graduate in 2014 from the University of Labor Relations. So it was quite the accomplishment, and I've done this a lot.
Now, where did you graduate with?
I graduated with Labor Relations. So I did Labor Relations. My minor was Africana Studies. And yeah, so I figured out I was going to get into the work field, so why not do Labor Relations?
Okay, cool. As a former athlete, I want to know what your definition of winning is, and how do you use that aspect of athleticism in your life now, and the challenges that you face to be able to win?
That's actually a great question. I was going to ask what winning means to me, because I feel like it's different depending on what you're doing. Like, obviously, if you're playing a game of football, winning is winning the game and out on the scoreboard. But in life, winning life is waking up every day, choosing to go after what your goal is. When all that dust settles and everyone's like, okay, wow, you started a business and it's important to in the beginning. What keeps you disciplined and keep going? What's that newness? That's all. When things start to go bad, when things aren't always going your way, that's what I define when you're able to overcome those obstacles, staying focused on the task at hand. Because you say keep chopping through the moments, chopping through life. Keep chopping. Because, like I said, the newness eventually wears off. People think what you're doing. How do you continue to evolve? How do you continue to show up for yourself, show up for your staff, show up for people that are when you're doing? That's what I define.
Cool, I like that. Now, what would you say to, and have you ever been yourself in this kind of situation? Because for me, with my disability, this is a lot of my goals. Right? You ask someone who's had the experience of walking, had the experience of falling in love with sport, having to drive, all this, you did everything, and then it got taken from you. Yeah. So, have you ever been in a situation where you feel like life is just against you? And what would you say to the person who's in that situation right now?
I don't know if I would say life was against me, because I feel like I just opened up a whole door for people who had no idea who I was, that may not have followed football or followed sports. Now they know what I've been able to do after my disability, after what happens. Yes, I lived my first 20 years of life. I was an able-bodied athlete, living my dream, playing Division I college football, like I said, walking, driving, running, whatever. So now, having to rely on help and nurses helping, it was quite a change for me. It really was, but to see how far I've come I've always been that type of person. And you're trusting me to get the job done, you're relying on me, you're looking up to me. I can't let people down like that. That's just always been my mindset. I'm an athlete. It's my job. What Bill Belichick goes to, do your job. If I mess up, I feel like I let the team down.
Right.
Kind of like my life
I'm
now.
just like that.
When people see me doing what I'm doing, if I let them down, I
can't bear myself.
Exactly, it eats me up. So that's kind of the mindset that I took on into this. So of course, for God willing, years and things, everything will make an impact of what that person was a hero. He didn't give up. All the step hard, make a step. Living the life he was doing. I also have some people. No matter how bad my situation may be, there's always some bad situation.
Sure. It can always get worse. So, I want to know, what are some mindsets that you've had in the past when you were able-bodied versus now that have shifted? Like, some habits as well.
Patience.
I tell people that too, but this chair will teach you to patience.
Patience. I can't tell you that, because when I
will learn to calm down whether you like it or not.
When I was I just go do it for myself. If I wanted something done, I went and got it done. I didn't wait on anybody. I just do it.
You're in a situation where you got to rely on somebody.
You got to rely on people and help. You got to learn patience. And sometimes you should be ready in 20 minutes to be out the door. Nah, my process every morning is 2.5 to 3 hours. with my
Thank you.
nurses.
Thank you.
Every day.
Oh, for me, even alone, I need at least an hour. Like, if we're going somewhere as a family, they know they gotta tell me an hour ahead.
I'm 2.5
Because
hours.
because I'm gonna. If I don't take my time, it's gonna get worse later. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why people, I said, you're going to learn patience being a teacher. That's something I thought I ever would learn. I always thought I'd be able to be on my own platform. I wasn't that good. So I'm learning patience. I'm learning to be able to accept help and when it's not there. Just being able to get through, the daily battles that you go through. We appreciate for the people that are still around in my family, my friends. Support has grown so much more. And I'm so thankful for the people that sacrifice their time away from their families to do things from this. So I don't ever take it for granted.
I love that, Eric. Now, to get off a little bit of the serious side for men here, okay? How the ladies treat you, man?
Man, so
How the ladies treat you?
it's been actually kind of.
You're kind of famous out here. Let's not act like they don't pay attention to that.
I have, but I always say me, like with my situation,
Okay.
and I'm not looking to just bust around people. I got to see someone that's maybe coming.
So you actually wanted to date somebody and actually.
And I have, through like such years, I've really, women have been like, what, this is something new for them. And she was new for me too,
Yeah, for sure.
15 years in, and I want people to see, there's a whole other side of life. Like, when I was 20 years old, I'm thinking, I'm the big macho man on the block.
That guy.
I'm
Can't
not-
stop.
Can't be stopped, whatever I want, I get that type of thing. So now being humble and bring down to earth, you really got to see a whole other side of the person. And not just about the physical attraction, someone that can vibe with them and they understand. So
He really wants to dig into your heart.
exactly. Can I understand what their needs are and their importance? So that's kind of what I live for now. Not just that quick, let me have somebody around for 1 month and then the next month. We break up and then you gotta do it again. Like that's just not what I'm doing. Especially at my age, if I'm looking for certain situations, you really dive into who you are and understand. Me understand that. So
Nice. What would you say to younger Eric and Eric in the future?
I would say keep doing what you're doing. You don't make mistakes. To go through tough times and you gotta go through some good times. But know that with this path is ahead of you. You may not know what it is, but know that I got your back. Trust his plan. It may not always be easy, it may not always be fun, but just know you're gonna come out a better person.
Eric, can you give me a copy of my book?
Oh, that's
It's my gift to you.
That's awesome, man. You just look on the table for me.
Okay, well, I got you. Thank you. And we forgot one more question. Future you.
Future me. I hopefully will have multiple coffee shops all over around. The bourbon will be doing well too. Be enjoying that responsibly. And I'll be just out there just smiling and being able to help other people, bless them physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually.
Yeah, I know what bless you won't go through my book. I just drawings. This year, it's called Unbreakable: Strength, Health, and Purpose for Disability and Beyond Limits.
Congratulations.
This is something that I'm going to be able to do without your support. So I not only want to give you this, but I also want to thank you for paving the way for everything that you've done throughout the years, throughout your whole journey. And I just want to say, I can't wait to do what you have done for people like me, for someone else.
I want to say to you too, I can thank you for coming out here and showing it for yourself each and every day. As you say, you've never been born this way, but that doesn't hold you back. Scripture doesn't hold you back from living your life to the fullest. And I want to inspire the people that are around you. We got connected to my cousin,
Yes,
James.
shout out to James.
James Cohen.
Yes.
You guys go to the same college. And here you start with me. I want to connect you with my boy Pat. Like, you need to hear his story about his journey. And look at this. Fast forward a month or so later, here we are. So this is what it's all about, connecting and being able to build yourself up. And like I said, show for yourself every day. So I commend you and congratulations on the film, brother.
Thank you for joining us. And I just want to say, this is a beautiful place you got here. We're going to take a little tour, right? Okay, cool. We're going to take a little tour. And this won't be the last time you guys will see Eric for sure. We're building a fresh beer, so
Sir, God willing.
he will be back. And thank you. And I can't wait to go with him, man. Thanks for joining us.
treat. You better play your cards right, you better not